Time to wake up and get driving in the fast lane here on Beaver County Radio. It's the morning show that talks about what's happening in the news, locally, regionally, and nationally. There's also music to get you started for the day, and Curtis Walsh will have the news. It's all brought to you by Patriot Home Care. And now, here is the host of the show, Frank Sparks.
Hey, good morning, and currently sitting at 66 degrees in Beaver County, Thursday, September the 26th, and as always, your forecast and update of time is brought to you by Freedom United Federal Credit Union. Joining us in studio this morning is Josh Wilsey. He is the Geneva College Alumni Director. Good morning, Josh, and thanks for coming in today.
Morning, Frank. Thanks for having us.
So big weekend at Geneva College this weekend. It is homecoming weekend. It's a weekend I love every year because there's so much activities and so much fun, and to see so many people and the alumni of Geneva College that come back and be part of this weekend is a pretty cool thing.
Absolutely. You know, it's certainly our, for my office with the alumni, working with alumni, it's our big weekend of the year. We certainly are so excited to welcome back so many alumni and friends of Geneva College to campus. We have a lot planned for everyone this weekend. A lot of things, obviously things like class reunions, we start actually on Friday. We have a lunch for our 50-year class reunion. Those are coming back. We call them our golden grads. They come back, and it's just really exciting to welcome back people from who have such a history with the college and just really enjoying that time together. I'm really excited to see them and get the weekend started off right.
So take us through what are the activities that are planned for this weekend.
Sure. We kick things off Friday. Like I said, we have a lunch for our golden grads. We have a few events on Friday. Actually, something that's unique this year, may be of interest to the community. I hope it is. This is a bit of a preview, but we have an actual groundbreaking for a new building we're going to be doing on campus. We have a lot of local dignitaries, people in our office, and people that have really been instrumental to the project that'll be on campus. That's happening at 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon. So we're really excited for that event. It's not something that's happened on campus for many, many years. So that's bringing a lot of our friends and alumni back to campus. We celebrate our alumni Friday evening with a special dinner. It's called our annual Alumni Awards Dinner. So we've had a number of alumni that have been nominated for things that they do in their life and their community that represent what Geneva College is all about. So Friday night we'll have a kind of a gala dinner for them and honor those awardees. And then that rolls right into Saturday when we really kick off the festivities and the events that are especially of interest to the community. So we start off the morning. If you're the type of person, I'm not one of them, but if you like 5Ks, that sort of thing, first thing in the morning, there's a 5K starting down at the track at Geneva. If you're actually interested, you can still register. Anyone who wants to do anything like this, you can still register at 7:30 on campus at a registration tent.
Now, is this new, the 5K?
We've been doing it for a number of years.
Okay.
So yeah, it's one of those things that's kind of tucked in there in the morning that those that really like to run and do that sort of thing know about. Those like me that prefer to sleep in maybe don't get up early for those sorts of things. But if you're not interested in running, at the same time, starting at 7:30, we actually have a really cool event called our President's Pancake Breakfast in the Brigadoon.
As you can tell, that's right up my alley.
Yeah, exactly. Mine too. That's the one that I'll be attending.
Right.
But actually, President Calvin Troup and the president of the Geneva College Foundation, Marv Dewey, and President Troup's wife, Amy, they have their own pancake recipe that they've every year they sponsor, and they bring in all themselves and cook pancakes for everyone. So if you're you like me and you like a good breakfast in the morning, between 7:30 and 9:30, we have the presidential pancake breakfast in the student center. So again, if you're interested in that, you can always stop by the registration table to pay and head down for that.
And you don't need to be an alumni to participate in that?
Oh, no,
Okay.
Absolutely not. We welcome alumni and friends. We love the community to stop in. That's why we design the day the way it is, so that our community can join us.
All right, so after that, then one of my favorites that was brought back a few years ago is the parade.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're looking forward again. Parade starting downtown Beaver Falls. It'll get going. The parade starts at 10 and runs to about 11, ending up on campus. So I guess landmarks would be starting down kind of near the McDonald's, Wendy's area on 7th Avenue, and then heading up past the Eastvale Bridge. Then there's that little access road by the stadiums coming up, and that's where the parade will come onto campus and end at the circle at the top of the hill. So really looking forward to another great parade. Obviously, if you like having candy tossed to you, got your kids, please come out and line the streets. We have lots of groups that'll be coming down and doing that for you. Bands, obviously, Geneva College Marching Band, Beaver Falls Marching Band will be part of that. A lot of local dignitaries. Our parade, our marshal this year is Mick Jones, the city manager of Beaver Falls, so he'll be leading the parade for us. And we just would love you to come out and celebrate with us as we bring the parade up the street. And we know that you'll actually be joining us in your van as well. Looking forward to having a Beaver County Radio with us as well.
I love the fact, I go up and I set up. I take everything up in my truck and I set up. So I'm right there at the end where the parade is. So I get to watch as the parade comes through. The only bad part is where I'm at, usually they're out of candy by then.
Yeah, that's we've added more this year. Okay. We try to keep the candy supply all the way to the end. It's a challenge sometimes because obviously there's lots of people that want it, and
right.
But yeah, we're excited to have you with us. We'll actually have a couple of our athletic teams this year. Our men's soccer and basketball teams both won PAC championships this year, so they'll be joining us in the parade, as well as a lot of other students from campus at various clubs and organizations.
Just ran into Coach Sanacero at Applebee's the other night of all places. Yeah. So
that's great.
Yeah. So all right. So once that all gets going on, what else is going on campus? I mean, the football game starts at 3.
Yes.
But what else is going on campus between that period of time? Because usually you got food trucks and all kinds of fun.
Absolutely. Yeah. So the middle of the day, starting around 11:30. After the parade finishes on the kind of the main thoroughfare through campus, you can find a lot of food trucks, a lot of vendors. We are excited to have a lot of alumni vendors that come back and love to serve our constituency, and just invite the community to come up, have some lunch. I another big fan, just like pancake breakfast. I love food trucks and love the variety and love to eat. So come and take that in. There we have our family fun zone. So bring the kids.
What's that about?
So we always have a petting zoo for kids. We have inflatable slide bouncy houses, those sorts of things. So those are all free of charge. Come up and just have some fun. That'll be like about 11 to 2, all that'll be open. So yeah, the campus is just open, and it's something that we value at Geneva is vibrant hospitality, and we're just inviting you all to come and join us and have a good time.
As soon as I tell my 6-year-old, she's going to be like, "Come on, let's go!"
Absolutely.
She'll be ready to rock and roll.
Come down, get some, hit the food trucks, hit the bouncy house, and call it a good day.
All right. So, Josh, we're visiting with Josh Wilsey. He is the Geneva College Alumni Director this morning. As the Alumni Director, what are your duties?
Oh, well, as it kind of says in the title, I work with the alumni of Geneva College, really wherever they are. So when that, locally, that means events like homecoming, events that bring people to campus. My job is to make sure that we connect and reconnect with our alumni in what I love about what I get to do is I actually get to go out and meet with alumni, whether it's locally or we do events around the country where we kind of have pockets of alumni who, in certain areas. For instance, I'll be traveling down to Virginia in October and then into the North Carolina. We do lunches, we do events, and we work to reconnect with our alumni and bring them up to speed on what's going on campus. There's most people have an affinity for where they went to school, and just that's the same with Geneva. And we want to make sure that people are informed and just stay connected. So that's a lot of what I do. takes that normally looks like an event of some sort. So whether it's on campus, whether it's off campus, it's just creating those opportunities for alumni to connect, not only connect with us, but to connect with each other. There's certainly a benefit to knowing that this person that you're talking to has the same shared experience that you did as a student, and something that I'm actually an alumni myself. Graduated in '99. This is my 25th.
That's awesome.
25th reunion year, so I'll be celebrating with some of my classmates this year as well. But just that shared connection that we have across generations, whether I talk to someone who's one of our golden grads and was here 50 plus years ago, or a recent grad from just the past few years, the experience that they've had at Geneva mirrors what I've had. So just those connection points and just really making sure that people understand Geneva is still stands for what it always has, and is the same institution it's been for a long time.
All right, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with more with Josh. We left off talking about where we were at with the football game, and there's always more activities after the football game. So we'll talk with Josh about that after we come back from this short break.
It's time to kick off the All-American sale at AK Nahas. Save big on unbelievable specials with best leather wall or rocker recliners for $649 or solid wood end tables made in Ohio for $199. Take an extra 10% off All-American made furniture and 20% off all Amish-made outdoor poly furniture. Shop local, buy American, and save hundreds on thousands of items along with free delivery. The All-American sale, only at AK Nahas, appliance, furniture, mattress, and TV. You'll do okay with AK. Geneva College Golden Tornadoes football is back on Beaver County Radio for a special selection of games that will air throughout the season. Geneva football on Beaver County Radio is brought to you by the Beaver Falls Municipal Authority, Pride Transportation Group, Tri-State Sporting Arms, True Value Hardware in the East Rochester Shop and Save, Dr. C. Timothy Lipp, the Beaver Falls Athletic Department, East Rochester and Tusca Shop and Save, Geneva College, and Beaver County Radio.
Tune in every Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m. for another insightful edition of Living Well, a special segment on Beaver County Radio designed to help you enjoy the best, most fulfilling, and healthiest life possible. Hosted by Dr. Joseph Maroon and Jeff Boast, and presented by St. Barnabas. Living Well, Saturday mornings at 8:30. Right here on Beaver County Radio, WBVP Beaver Falls, WMVA Ambridge, along with 99.3 FM and 95.7 FM.
Tune in to Beaver County Radio after the Friday night football game for the 35th anniversary season of Falcone's Moon Township Ford Wrap-Up Show. Beaver County Radio's Bruce Fry and Ryan Garazunis will have the scores, standings, and any news from the games. They will also take your phone calls so you can talk about your favorite team. The Falcone's Moon Township Ford Wrap-Up Show is being brought to you by Carver Construction, the St. Barnabas Health System, Beaver County Career and Technology Center, Falcone's Moon Township Ford, the YMCA, the Beaver Falls Municipal Authority, Patriot Home Care, Keystone Wellness Program, Fry Transportation Group, Freedom United Federal Credit Union, the Community College of Beaver County, Friendly Federal Credit Union, Fat Boy Cigars, Geneva College, and Beaver County Radio.
In these unprecedented times, staying informed with accurate information is a necessity, especially in an emergency. Believe it or not, the power to stay informed and be aware of important news alerts in your area is right at your fingertips. Beaver County Emergency Services urges you to sign up for instant mobile message alerts today. It's quick and easy, and once you enroll, Amber Alerts, weather emergencies, and many valuable safety warning and important news bulletin updates will arrive as text messages in your cell phone. Sign up now by visiting beavercountypa.gov. It's free, and it could be a lifesaver for you or somebody else in trouble. Put your fingertips to work and turn your phone into an instant notification alert device. Beaver County Emergency Services, along with other partner organizations, is pleased to make instant notifications available to you, so sign up today.
The Pitt Panthers are looking to rebound from a dismal 2023. Follow the Panthers as Beaver County Radio will broadcast select games throughout the season. University of Pittsburgh football on Beaver County Radio is brought to you by Beaver Falls Municipal Authority, East Rochester and Tusca Shop and Saves, The True Value Hardware, Inside East Rochester Shop and Save, Dr. C. Timothy Lipp, Tri-State Sporting Arms, Geneva College, Beaver Falls Athletic Department, the Fry Transportation Group, and Beaver County Radio.
Weekday mornings were meant to drive in the fast lane. It's Frank Sparks on Beaver County Radio.
That's only if you're late for work, you drive in the fast lane. I mean, we don't want Officer or Trooper Katika to get mad at us and pull us over for going too fast. So that's for sure. So visiting this morning with Josh Wilsey. He is from Geneva College and talking about homecoming that is this weekend. So we left off talking about the football game. And like I was telling you off the air, I always enjoy the different alumni because they always line them up and, whether it be departments and usually alumni and stuff, and to hear their stories about being on campus. A lot of them, sometimes it's the first time they've been on campus since they graduated, however many years ago. So what are some of the other activities once the football game finishes up and rolls throughout the weekend?
Sure. Well, maybe, again, football's at 3, Case Western Reserve Universities, our opponent. Just quick, maybe the other sports, too, that we're doing. Women's tennis will be playing, women's volleyball Friday night, and men's and women's soccer will both be playing on Saturday. But yeah, after the football game, there are a couple options on campus. We actually have a couple dining options for those that are going to stick around, and I suggest you do stick around because we have a great finish of the evening coming up. But at about 5:30, we have a tailgate on campus under the tents that are in front of Old Main Lawn, and that's where, again, if you want to join that, you can register in the morning before 2:30 at the registration tent and pay for that, and that'll be sponsored by our dining hall provider, Pioneer. Will be taking care of that for both students and anyone in the community that has paid for that. We also have a really unique event that we started last year. Really excited about this one because we're bringing it back because it was so well received. It's called A Taste of Beaver County, and that's held in our pavilion down near McKee Hall. And what that is we've brought, we're bringing in food from a lot of local restaurants throughout the county. They've been very gracious to provide us a lot of different things, and it's just a really nice event with just a nice sampling of what you can get in the Valley. And I'd encourage people, if you're interested in that, again, you can register for that at the registration booth. It's $15, but it's you'll get more than your money's worth. There's tons of food, and you really just kind of pick and choose from so many great restaurants in the area. So excited to have that, and those are the options for food after the football game. And once you're done with that, couple things left that we have for the night. Every year we have a musical group. Music is a big part of campus life. And this year, our group called 8 Bells, which is our male barbershop group that's been in existence for many, many years, has a reunion. So they'll actually be performing in the chapel in Old Main at 7 o'clock. So after dinner, if you want to hear a little barbershop from a much larger group than normal, you can check that out at 7 o'clock. Starting at 7:30, men's soccer game down at Rees Field. It's kind of the capstone athletic event for the evening. And following, right after the game, we're going to kill the lights. And just like we did last year, we're going to have a fireworks show. Zambelli Fireworks is going to be down behind the stadium setting off a show. So if you want a nice up-and-close seat for a fireworks show that you can't often get this front row, come down to Reeves Field sometime during the soccer game. Love 7:30 if to watch the whole game and cheer our men on, but stick around afterwards for fireworks. And we're really thankful for a couple of sponsors. Deal Auto helped us out with that one, as well as Remodel Health, our partner with the college for our healthcare. So just excited because that's such a people love fireworks. We all love fireworks.
Absolutely.
And it's just great to get that kind of front and center view of it, but it'll be going off. You'll be able to see it throughout downtown as well. But come on up to the stadium and join us for that event.
Well, what's always cool is Dr. Zambelli's from Beaver County, so we
Absolutely.
always get a little extra. It seems like when he does a Beaver County show.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's such a part of the community, and you know, if you know it's going to be Zambelli, you know it's going to be good. So we know it's going to be good, and that'll probably start right about 9:30 or so, maybe a little bit after. Just depends on when the game ends, but somewhere in that ballpark.
Okay. I know we went through everything rather quickly. Is there a place where somebody can get a list of events that's occurring throughout the weekend?
Absolutely. Yeah. If you just go to genevacollege.com/homecoming or search for Geneva College Homecoming, there's an entire list of events at the bottom of the page, broken down by hour. There's so much going on. Obviously, if you're an alumni and you're coming back for a reunion or something, there's specific information, but kind of that middle of the day Saturday family fun zone, food trucks, then fireworks in the evening. Those are kind of the highlights for the community. So love to have you come out and join us.
If anybody wants to get information on Geneva College, or if they are alumni and they haven't been able to connect at this point, how do they get a hold of you?
Sure. You can go right on the Geneva College website. There's an alumni tab. And within that, there's all sorts of either forms to contact us, phone numbers to my office, emails, that sort of thing. So you can always reconnect with us that way. But there's a calendar of events on there for alumni. So if you happen to be in places like Richmond, Virginia, or Charlotte, North Carolina, those sort of places, we'll be visiting there. But we'll also have a lot of local events listed on there that you can join us to see and participate in.
I'm sure our one of our producers that's in the back room is a recent graduate of Geneva College, so I'm sure he's looking forward to this weekend and coming down.
Yeah.
He's bummed because he has to work Saturday, so he can't come too much. But
we'll take him whatever hours he can come down.
Absolutely. And I mean, we've always had a history of Geneva College graduates here at Beaver County Radio as well. So thanks again for coming in this morning.
Absolutely.
I'm sure we'll talk to you Saturday morning.
Yes.
Once we get rolling along and get broadcasting started at 11:30. Don't forget the parade, the fireworks, all the fun. Be a part of it this weekend.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Frank.
All right, Josh. Coming up next, Eddie Crow. It is time for Teleform here rather shortly on Beaver County Radio.
Looking for home services? Call Patriot Home Care